Hi, I'm Linda from Barlates Body Blitz, and here is my fur baby Minnie desperately trying to get crunchies. She will probably be meowing the entire time I do this video, like she just did the other short video I filmed, but that's okay. We're going to try and put up with it. So today I want to show you some modifications. If you have been following my workouts lately, you will notice that I'm trying to do a lot of functional training. And functional training is basically moves that you would do in everyday life, like picking things up off the floor, reaching up high, going, bending forward, all of those sort of moves that you would do in everyday life, but incorporated into an exercise routine. So obviously they're not going to be exactly the same sort of moves that you do in your day-to-day, but I'm trying to simulate moves that will help you not only in your strength, but also in your flexibility, also improving your posture, also improving balance, because those things are so important and they are timeless things. So all your life, especially as you get older, you will need to be strong in all those areas so that you can have the best quality of life, basically. So that's why I've been doing that. And I know that not everyone will gel with it straight away, because it is a little bit more complicated. There are some routines with 3 or 4 or 5 different moves that are strung together. But as I said in my last little video, it's really good for you to try and persevere with it, because think of it as a workout for your brain as well. You're learning how to do sequences where your brain has to remember which order of exercises, and it's really beneficial not only for your mind but also for your body. Okay, so that's the reason why I've been doing a lot of functional training. I find it excellent for your entire body and mind, and it's also something that brings results because it's actually a way that your body likes to move. It's a flowing sort of way of exercising, and it also is good because it doesn't build up, I don't find, it doesn't build up as much cortisol in your system, which is a stress hormone. So I find that recovery from functional training workouts is actually a lot quicker and a lot better than with other workouts which are kind of more jolting for the body. A lot of them are also just body weight. You are using some pieces of equipment, and now I want to show you how to use certain props to help you if you're not as flexible as I am, or you're just not as strong, or you're not at that point yet. I do speak about modifications in all of my workouts. Okay, so when I am doing things like the mini handstands or I'm doing down dogs, I do try to cue you to show you the modifications. So if you have looked at a video clip of a workout and you saw a handstand modification in there and you're going, there's no way I can do that, please rest assured that I always mention and try to show modifications, okay? So one of the moves that I've been doing a lot of lately is in a down dog position with a leg raise, okay? Various leg raises to plants to mini handstands. Now, this down dog position is not for everyone. You might find that you're just not flexible enough. You might want to bend your knees a little bit. You might want to put a little bit more weight on your legs or a bit more weight on your arms. So there are modifications for you there. You can even go down on your knees. So if I'm in a down dog and I'm doing glute raises like this, for example, you can just come down on your knees like this. Or you can come down on your elbows, okay? Now, when we are moving through exercises, sequences, then it might not be possible for you to transition from your knees to down dog to stepping back up. Or you might even find that it's just hard on your knees to be down and up, down and up. If that is the case, you can start to elevate. Now, there's many ways you can elevate. In some of my workouts, I hold on to some light dumbbells. So instead of going into the down dog, you can try to just keep your dumbbells, the heads of your dumbbells on the ground, and do a kind of semi-crouch position like this. If that is still too low, you can get either higher dumbbells or yoga blocks and do the same thing, or turn a chair towards you and put your hands on the chair, and then you can kind of step back into whichever position is comfortable. Do the same thing like that. That takes a lot of pressure off your shoulders. Or you can use a step bench. Okay, the step bench is actually quite a good one because it's wider and it gives you a little bit more stability. Okay, so whatever you're doing, you want to make sure that it's sturdy and it's safe. You don't want something that's rocky and that cannot take your weight. Okay, so that's kind of a way that you can modify those down dog exercises. And as you get stronger and more flexible, you can come closer and closer to the ground with your hands. You might start with the chair, then you might move to a step on a higher kind of level, then you might use yoga blocks or higher hand weights, then move to lower hand weights, and then move to the mat. So you always just want to progress and challenge yourself. And also when you're in a down dog position, as I said, depending on your flexibility, you might not have your heels close to the mat, you might just have them up here, or you might even have your knees bent. So it really depends on your personal flexibility. Flexibility is something you can improve, but it is also a genetic thing. So if you're not super flexible, don't think of yourself as unfit. Everyone is different. So just keep progressing in your own body, with your own body and your own flexibility. You can get better, you can get stronger, you can become more flexible. Just keep trying and don't settle for where you're currently at. Now, with the handstand modifications, I always show lots of variations because I want you to be able to do these because they are just so amazing for your body. Now, I always start off by just saying, just jump off a little bit, or even just do a glute raise. But I want you to try to just at least lift off a tiny inch, okay? So if I go into a handstand, and usually I'll go down, put your hands either down or even put them up higher, depending on what surface you're comfortable with, and then just lift off a tiny bit, okay? That is not that difficult. It really is not that advanced. It may look like something you're not used to, but it's not that advanced. So you lift off a tiny bit, and then as you grow in your confidence and your strength, you lift off more and more, okay? So then you might bring your leg up a little bit. You might bend the leg as you come up. That gives you a little bit more air time. Or if you want to, you can come all the way up and click your ankles together, okay? So that's your options. If you're not comfortable doing it with your hands on the mat, once again, you've got your choices. You can do your little handstand here and just jump off. It's actually harder to get the momentum when you're up high, but just to give you something to start with, you can definitely do that. So even on a chair, you can hold on to the side and just jump like this. Just jump, okay? Or the step, or with your hand weights. You've got to be a bit more careful with the hand weights. So if you are using it this way, I wouldn't suggest it. You might want to use the bigger hand weights, like the hexagon shaped ones, so they're nice and sturdy, and then you can actually have that slight raising off the ground and lift off, okay? So that's some options for your handstands. If you prefer to have a little bit more control in terms of you're not scared of going all the way up, but you're worried about falling, then you can do them against the wall as well. So you can actually go up against the wall and put your feet up against the wall so that you don't feel like you're going to fall. I'm going to try and show you here, but I'm actually going to hit the window, so it's not going to be the best display, but I will try to not hit it. I'll have to bend my leg. So you come up, but both legs would be straight, and you can come down, and then you can come up, and then you can come down. So that's an option of doing it by a wall so that you don't think you're going to flip over backwards. The other thing you can do is just make sure that you don't have any furniture around. So if you do fall over sideways or anything like that, you're not going to hurt yourself. Do it on a carpeted floor. All of these things help, and it's something that, once again, you grow with. You become more confident with it. You start off with a tiny little lift and then you end up kicking your legs all the way up. And even if you flip over to the side a little bit, it doesn't matter, you just get back on track. So all of these moves are super fun, they're super effective. There may not be something that you're used to doing, but they will definitely challenge you in new ways. They will shock your body, definitely shock your body into giving you new results, using the wall, elevating, staying in those inverted positions, all of that just using your own body weight and a few little props can definitely help you to build strength, flexibility, better posture, balance, all of those great things. So I hope this was helpful. If there's any other modifications that you would like clarification on, just leave me some comments below. Leave me a thumbs up if this was something that will help you in following my workouts or in following any other people's workouts as well. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I've got loads of new workouts coming up. I'm going to be doing a beginner's mat series. I'm going to be doing lots of resistance loop and glider workouts because I'm getting some new gliders and some new resistance loops because I always tend to snap mine after a while because I use them so extensively. So look out for those. I've finished my booty burn series now. Those workouts will slowly be coming onto YouTube as video clips and you can purchase those from my website. I've still got my sale going on till the 25th of September. Buy one, get one free, so make sure you don't miss out on that. And also my weekly 99-cent download sale, which is going to be ongoing. So check that out as well. workoutdvdworld.com.au. Thanks for listening and I'll see you next time.